What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over Dogecoin today. We got big stuff going on in Dogecoin with the price right now. But anyways, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. And also, if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or PayPal donation link in the description. And also, if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. Now, let's go right over Dogecoin here today. As you can see, the 24-hour market control is being controlled by the bulls by 80%. That's pretty significant there. Now, I do want to mention something. This red area here is our supply and demand, showing that we have less demand. The green area is our supply and demand, showing we have more demand. Watch how we're slowly but surely moving up here to this red area. We're slowly but surely moving up to this resistance line pretty much. So we are more than likely going to get rejected at that, and I will explain why we're going to get rejected around the resistance very soon. But anyways, this green area here pretty much shows lots of demand for Dogecoin. So people are really going to be buying this dip when it actually happens. You can see here on the oscillator, the bearish momentum is starting already. Like, we had a lot of growth here, and pretty much why it shows bearish, but it still shows positive buying pressure is pretty much because the buying pressure is getting smaller and smaller. The price is getting a little bit higher, but is going to get rejected very soon. Now, I'm not bearish with Dogecoin long term, but right now we may end up coming back down to the support line. So that's pretty much what we're going to talk about here. And I also do want to mention about how we came back down to the support line previously, way back here on the 10th of November. We went down to the support line and we stopped there. And then over here, yesterday, we came down to the support line and then we almost hit the support line and we stopped. But we stopped at that first supply and demand area. Now, this time, it kind of looks like we're going to get rejected again. I'll definitely show you why. So let's go over that. Now, Dogecoin price readies for a sell-off as 25-cent support appears at risk. So yeah, the 25-cent support is at risk here. We do have a lot of demand for Dogecoin, so it does show that even when we do go down to that 25-cent support, we're probably going to end up getting more buying pressure. So it's only going to touch that support line very briefly. So it's not really that big of a deal, to be completely honest. So Dogecoin price kicks off the weekend on the wrong footing, they say. Rejection at higher levels opens up Doge's downside potential, and RSI stays bearish. 25 cent is the level to beat for Doge bears. So pretty much the bears wanted to go below the 25 cents pretty much. I want to see Dogecoin go up, but right now this is pretty much a good buying opportunity for people who want to have their long positions on Dogecoin. It's definitely a good buying opportunity for those people. Now, Dogecoin price is extending the previous bearish momentum, kicking off the weekend on the wrong footing, although it remains within Wednesday's trading range. So having witnessed two good businesses, Dogecoin price settled in the red on Friday as bears refused to give up control after a temporary reversal seen on Thursday. Doge sellers returned after Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange by trading volume, announced that it has temporarily suspended Doge withdrawals and following an upgrade pretty much for the Doge. So I do want to show that, like, there actually is, like, Binance actually did ban the withdrawals of Dogecoin. And not ban it, but they just kind of stopped it for a little bit. They pretty much freezed it, and it's been going everywhere. People have been going crazy about it. I tried to withdraw it myself, and it wouldn't work either. So yeah, Binance freezes Doge withdrawals as users report being asked to return coins they don't have. So yeah, now I don't know if it's available now. I didn't even try to withdraw my Doge on Binance, but I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to be holding it long term anyway. I only tried to do it because I seen people were talking about it. But yeah, I'm going to be holding long term here anyways. But let's keep going over this. So yeah, back over here. So Dogecoin price. Well, over here on the contrary, Binance users said that the crypto exchange is not allowing them to make any withdrawals until they return the Doge. The conflicting reports weighed negatively on sentiment around the K9 themed coin. I'm gonna say this on Binance, I can't withdraw any of my money. Like, I can't withdraw Doge. I tried to switch it to BNB. I can't withdraw BNB. I can't withdraw US dollar to my bank account. I can't do anything. And it's a constant problem with Binance. I constantly see they just constantly have these problems. Like, eventually they allow you to withdraw, but they constantly have the same problem going on. But I don't know why. But anyways, let's move on. Dogecoin price needs to crack this key level to kickstart a downtrend. So Dogecoin's daily chart shows that Doge price is hovering below the upward sloping 100 DMA at 25.88, having failed to find acceptance above the immediate upside hurdle placed at the horizon 21 DMA, now at 26.80 pretty much. So those bears are likely to regain control. Now, over here, they say 2680 is definitely a place of resistance for us. If we can pass this 2680 point right here, if we can pass this area, then we could actually end up rising with Dogecoin. But as you can see, 2680, this is where the red area is pretty much showing our supply and demand, showing we have less demand at that 2680 area. So that's why I said we're more than likely going to get rejected. But yeah, it's just the technicals, you gotta follow the technicals. Now, all this can be invalidated if Elon Musk makes a huge tweet, which he hasn't tweeted about Dogecoin since like Saturday Night Live because he's getting targeted by the SEC. So he's probably not going to make any actual tweets about Dogecoin. He'll probably just like other people's tweets and comment on their stuff. But yeah, anyways, Doge bears are likely to retain control as long as the price holds below the ladder. So meanwhile, the 14-day relative strength index is inching slightly lower right while below the 50 level. So suggesting that bearish bias is likely to remain intact in the near term. So those sellers now target powerful support around 25 cents to unleash the additional downside. That level is the confluence of the rising trendline support and the rising 50 DMA. So we have strong support at 25 cents. Now, if we break this 25-cent support and go below it, we still have lots of demand for Dogecoin at 24 cents, 23 cents. That's why you see all these supply and demand areas. Even when you look down here, there's lots of demand for Dogecoin even around 22 cents. So even if we did break 25 cents, I don't believe we're going to go down by too much. Now, FX Street, they can say something else, but I don't believe it's going to go down by too much. We just have too much demand for Dogecoin at that price. So anyways, a daily closing below the critical support level is needed to initiate a fresh downswing towards Wednesday's low of 23.37. I definitely believe it will be good for Dogecoin to go down temporarily inside the short term because it gives buyers the opportunity to buy at a lower price, and that is what causes momentum. Whenever you buy at a very low price, people just start dumping money in it, and that's what causes the momentum to lead us back to 30 cents. That's pretty much what I believe we need. Remember, though, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice, but I definitely believe we need to go down a little bit lower. So a daily closing below that critical support is needed. So further south, the October 28th low of 22.72 could come to the rescue of Doge buyers, below which the October 27th low of 27 or 21.79 will be the last line of defense pretty much. So on the upside, acceptance above the 21 DMA could offer extra legs to the recovery in Doge price, calling for a test of the critical zone of 200 DMA at the 2848 area. So 28 cents, if we can pass that, we're definitely going to be very bullish. Note that Doge price failed to retest above the 200 DMA earlier this week, triggering the renewed downside momentum in the meme coin. So the 30-cent round figure will be back on the Doge Bulls radars if the 200 DMA barrier is taken out on the sustained basis. So we can hit 30 cents if we can just get above that area. Now, let's keep moving on and look at a different perspective because we got to look at everyone's perspective here. Now, over here, pretty much they're saying Dogecoin is still the same thing, to suffer more from the current trend before getting up. So the main thing that you should take out of this is it could suffer more from the trend before getting up. We're going to go up on the long term with Dogecoin, but Dogecoin always does this. It pumps huge and then it goes stagnant, but before it goes stagnant, it dumps and then it goes stagnant and then people lose faith. And then right as people lose faith, it just starts to go up again because, the whales, they don't ever lose faith. The whales always put big money in there. So I do believe Doge is going to start with a breakout. It's just, you can't just kind of leave it on the sidelines there. You just got to watch Dogecoin. You just got to let it do what it does and just leave it in there. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm leaving my money in there. I'm letting Doge do what it does. And that's the best strategy when you're dealing with Doge. Anyways, resistance 26 cents and 27 cents pretty much, in our support of 23 cents and 25 cents. So they pretty much have the same areas as us. As you can see over here, the oscillator suggests a selling period or hold. So over here, you can see on the oscillator, there is selling going on. Over here on the oscillator, you can see the bearish movement. Even though we have some buying coming in here on the oscillator, you can see it's still bearish because the volume is getting lower and lower and lower, which is going to cause a drop. So that's pretty much why I said we're going to reach that support line. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for the technicals here. We are up 0.9% in the last 24 hours. Not bad, not bad at all. We're only up 0.4% in the last 7 days. Still not bad. 1.8% down in the last 14 days, 13.1% up in the last 30 days. So Doge, like I said, it lags in nature. It lags behind the whole crypto market. And it just kind of goes on its own 2 feet. Now, let's go to the next thing here in Doge. I do want to talk about these whales because the whales are the people who are really going to benefit a lot from all this price action. So this whale came in yesterday, $3.3 million, or not 3.3 million, 333 million, or 330 million pretty much. I don't know why I couldn't speak there. $330 million. That's a lot of money yesterday, one order, like literally one order. This is literally like half the market cap of Baby Doge just in one purchase. That's a lot of money right there. So these whales are doubling down on Dogecoin. I watch them every day, and I watch the moves they make. Earlier, this whale came in with $104 million. That's a lot for a one-time purchase. That's why I watch these one-time purchases, because these are the most significant movers inside of Dogecoin. So this whale came in yesterday with 24.4 million. They still got their money in there. And then you got this Dogecoin whale came in yesterday at 15.7 million. Now they're at 600. All right, now they're at 16 million. So yeah, lots of money flowing here through Doge. Remember though, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Definitely go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, because it really helps the YouTube channel out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you want to help support the channel, definitely go ahead and send a donation through the Cash App or the PayPal donation link in the description. It'll really help me out a lot. And if you want these automated trading indicators, definitely check out the Vital Algo link in the description and use the discount code Marsellis for 25% off. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.